Things, beloveds. Beloveds, this whole conversation that ensues about the drama, you are adding meaning and significance to something that has no inherent meaning or significance to it. But this is what you do when you have a need to define a certain scenario or a certain situation so that it fits within the box and the framing that you have developed that said, this is the way all things are. This is the way all people are. This is the way all men are. This is the way all parents are. This is the way all women are. This is the way all children are. And then every time a certain circumstance or certain energy presents itself, you must frame it within the understanding of what you have perceived the stimulus, shall we say, to be. When you allow yourself to disestablish and decompartmentalize and remove this framing, beloveds, you will see that all that is happening is there is an energy of love, a frequency of love that is coming towards you, and you sculpt it and you create it into these seeming little fits of hysteria, these seeming little monsters, these objects of shadow that come to you in the middle of the night, and they haunt you, beloveds. You must understand that you have been the architects of your own creations, that when you allow yourselves to say, maybe I do not truly know what this relationship is for. Maybe I do not truly understand that what this person is here to actually help me do is to dismantle these structures, these framings, these ways in which I have perceived all of life to be. Maybe they are here as my single greatest resource. Maybe they come with the tools to allow me to disestablish what I have considered to be the way that the world is, the way that I am, the way that life is. And if I have truly been the architect, if I have drawn the plans and I have been the contractor and I have been the builder, and I am the one to sell my version of this is how life is to the world, if all of that is indeed truly an illusion, what have I been up to? You will see planned communities, beloveds, that you have already created within your minds of how this being will interact with you and what this means and what that means. And here is the truth, beloveds. None of it means anything. You have been living in such a world of hysteria and illusion. And what we are here doing with you is shining the light on the shadows so you can see that there may be termites within these structures. There may be mold within the walls. There may be flooding. There may be rotting. For it has been established by an insane mind that has said, I will put behind a wall that which I cannot, will not, and must not experience, for it has more activity, it has more energy, it has more force than I think I can possibly withstand. And beloveds, the truth of you is that you are one thing and one thing only, and that is an emanation of light. If source represents the sun, then you are the sunbeam to the sun. You are an emanation of light, an extension of love. So all of the illusion, everything that you have built, the structure that you have built, the buildings, the houses, the homes, the stories that you have identified with, this person said this, so it means that. This person said that, so it means this about me, or this about that person, and then the judgments and all that goes on, all of that, shall we call a spade, all of that nonsense, beloveds. You will come to find one day, you will awaken and you will say, it meant nothing. It means nothing. And truly, indeed, as Yeshua, the brilliance that he is, had stated, none of it means anything. Indeed, how could the light possibly be threatened by the shadow? For the light is what brings clarity to the shadow. And you are one thing and one thing only, beloveds, and that is pure, unadulterated light, the light of love. So allow yourselves to remember, beloveds. Allow yourselves to awaken. Allow yourselves to listen in the silence to the voice of the Comforter, the voice of the Holy Spirit, the voice of higher self, the voice of wisdom that comes to you and says, I am here to remind you that all you are ever meant to do is to glow as brightly and as brilliantly as you are ever meant to be. For not even the clouds can block the sun. Not even what appears to be nighttime can stop the emanation of source, of love. And you are that, beloveds. And it is indeed the time for your remembrance. It is indeed the time for your awakening. And yes, there will be some very radical shifts that are happening within your dimension. And you are all well aware of this at the level of the soul, for each one of you raised your hands and volunteered to be here at this time. But what is being called forth from all of you, beloveds, right now is the awakening and the remembering. So go within and sit within your silence and ask of your higher wisdom, what is it that I am now meant to remember that I have seduced myself into forgetting? And be prepared, beloveds, for it will be a bit of a roller coaster. Indeed. There is nothing to fear. Enjoy yourselves and enjoy this journey. And know that when each of you signed up, you went to your higher selves and you indeed received a permission slip. This is a grand adventure indeed, beloveds, and we are here with you for all of it. Blessings to you, precious and beloved souls. We thank you for, as you continue to raise your consciousness, the impact that you are having upon all is profound. Blessings to you always. We will speak with you again.